Did you have to get pretty?
I know.
Is that
hair and makeup. Right outfit too.
I saw Ashlyn's story. I was like, okay, I get it. Dom had to get pretty. That's why you're running a couple minutes late.
100% his fault. 0%.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. That's why I said that. Hi, how are you? Dom?
What's up, Dave? What's going on?
I'm so excited to have Ashlyn back on the show. It's been so long, it seems like, since we filmed.
I know.
How long has it been?
Honestly, I was thinking about it, and I was like, has it been 2 years? But no, it was last year.
It's got to be at least a year. I think Tampa. I think after you won Tampa.
Yes, it was
shortly
right before
after
the New York Pro.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a while.
Wow.
But so happy to be
Thanks
back.
for coming back, and you look great. I saw your pictures on Instagram, of course, and we're what are we, like 7 weeks out from the Olympia?
Right under.
6. Yeah. And I told Dom, I said, my gosh, she looks so good already. We got to get her back on. And you said yes. And to your credit, you're leaving tomorrow. You're going on vacation to see family. And she agreed to be on JayTV right before Fiesta. We really appreciate it to have you back on the show. Good colors, guys.
I know.
We'll pop on camera. And guess what? Flex actually closed the entire gym just for us so we can film. How cool is that?
That is amazing.
So for the people watching this video and say, oh my God, Flex has got no one in there, the gym is failing, that's not why. That's because we have the whole gym to ourselves. There you go. All right, let's get in there.
Thank you.
I told him it would be a good idea to match me.
Yeah, you guys look good. All right. After you. You get your own personal trainer today, Ashlyn?
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
He kicks my butt.
How do you like Vegas? It's nice?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have you a little bit of the time, so you spend your time between here and Florida, so that's good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
So it's nice to go back and forth.
Yeah, awesome. All right.
Just get warmed up.
Okay.
15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So shoulders, obviously, today?
Yes,
Yeah.
So, yeah, want to talk about your training?
Well, you're the one doing the training.
I feel bad. It's our video.
I'll talk to her, don't worry.
Yeah, so shoulder training today. She's been hitting glutes, back, and shoulders twice a week. We shoot for twice a week. So today will be a bit more high volume. Yesterday's back workout, for instance, wasn't really that high volume. The intensity wasn't that high. A couple supersets, couple drop sets. Later in the week, we'll push it a bit more. Plus, too, we go a lot by how she feels.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's pushing the diet now. The cardio's way up there. The food is down, and a lot of times. So I got to know her really, really well. So I'll know. People say they're tired when they're training and they use it as an excuse not to push hard.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a truly tired where you really shouldn't push hard. But I've got to learn, how she reacts with the training, the diet, and when she actually is tired, when to pull back and when we can push. And,
So you're doing your nutrition also?
No.
No? Okay.
Her coach, Jamie Bernard. From
Okay. I was going to ask. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's been with me since 2019.
Yes.
So, yeah, she does everything. She even does like my split and stuff. He just trains me in the gym.
Nice. Awesome.
So, yeah,
Cool.
we're still doing, she always does macros, which is, so I do my own nutrition technically.
Nice.
She'll look over it, and obviously if I have any issues, she'll always help me out, but it's
Well,
just
you're
macro
winning,
based.
so why change the formula, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That'd be silly.
Flex said, do we want the music on?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right, let's go. 12 hours.
So you just told me something off camera. You just told me that this prep was actually a lot different than before, and tell me why.
Yeah, it's just so much different just because I actually stopped training. I've never
stopped training?
Oh yeah, I literally trained how many times? Like
I think it was like once or twice a week.
Or twice a
Probably
week.
like,
If it was twice a week, it was like just small little workouts. It wasn't even anything like crazy or intense. Obviously, like after I got off the stage, I was in my normal routine and I like, you know, trained like normal. But then I don't really know what switch happened or like why. I think it's because like
I was just gonna ask you why.
I think it's honestly because I met him.
So you spent some time and
Yes, and I went on a vacation with my mom. We went to Cancun,
Nice.
which was cool. So I just think that the combination of everything, I got so busy that I started putting my training on the back burner because I felt like it was okay.
Yeah.
Like I was like, it's fine to do that right now. And we were like, we would lay out by the pool. We would go out to eat. You know?
saw that.
Yeah, we were just relaxing. I worked a lot because I have like a ton of girls that are doing national shows like back to back. So I just was like, why not?
so you actually enjoyed your life for a minute.
Exactly. I was
Yes.
like, I'll just take off, like actually rest,
Yes.
give my body a break. So getting back into that, which he got to see the whole transformation. Like he saw from the beginning all the way till obviously this point. And even my strength, everything has changed. Like I couldn't even do simple stuff. It was like I was restarting
Right.
all over.
But was that a good break mentally? Do you feel
Mentally,
like it was
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And I told him I probably won't ever take that much time off of training
Really?
again. It's too hard
I
to
know.
get back into it.
That's how I feel. But you know who's different also, and that's funny that you're talking about it because I was talking to Jose Raymond,
okay.
and Jose is the kind of guy that he gets in sick condition, but when he's off season, oh my God, he's a different person. You know how fat he gets.
I always got that way. So I also, that's why too, when she took over training, I was like, oh, it's okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Every year.
He's so used to that.
I would take off. So this was new to her. So she, in the beginning, she got frustrated as anybody else would. She was, oh, my strength, my endurance in the gym, I don't look the way I look. I said, but wait, give it 1 to 2 months and you will be at your best ever. There'll be a different look. You'll feel great mentally, physically. And I think that's why too, I mean, I don't think next time having 14, 12 weeks out of the gym is the best, but at least the break from the diet,
I totally,
a little bit because
I guess the length of time is important,
Yeah,
right?
and that too.
Yes.
You know?
If it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks,
Yes.
that would have been one thing. But a whole, I think it was 11 weeks.
A whole prep.
I
kind
was
of
like,
off.
I got back into it and I was like, oh my God, I can't even do the simple stuff that I was doing before. Everything was a challenge.
Yeah.
It was like relearning everything.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what level you're at, getting back into it,
It's got to be tough.
It's rough.
And I have a lot of respect for those people, especially pros like you guys who can just say that switch is off and overnight you flip that switch on and that's it. On the diet, 6 meals a day, like, oh, it's like, man, I don't know how you do it.
And then most of the time, the people that, of course, you've seen Sean Roden do it.
Oh,
so I always copy,
perfect example.
I always copied what he did, Lavrone did. I mean, obviously not to the extremes that they taken.
Yeah, Kevin used to get small.
With the time off and just give a physical and a mental break, and you come back so refreshed, and you come back way improved than before. And she's, seeing it now. She's seeing it's a totally different prep than she's ever done before, and she's seeing the differences in the weight and whatnot. But physically, she's changing.
It's got to be good for the body.
Yes.
I think probably the toughest thing would be for the mind,
100%.
but the
I
body.
haven't had more than 3 weeks off since 2018.
Yeah. Wow.
Ever since I turned pro, I have been 100%
on the ball.
I barely even take a rest day.
I force her.
Yeah, he forces me to take rest days.
You got to take rest days.
I took a rest day yesterday, and I feel great today.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. Was it yesterday?
It was the day before.
The day before.
Yes.
Okay.
That's interesting you talk about
2
that.
days
It's
off a week
important.
we're doing.
Yeah. Wow.
Which I've never thought that I would be benefit from that or enjoy that, but honestly, I have.
Well, I like it. Hopefully people will get something out of this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop set. And go. Let's go. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, don't give up. 7, 8, 9. Give me 2 more. Come on. 1, 2. 1 more. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8, 9. 1 more. Excellent. Good.
Boom.
7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Good. Next set, begin. Drop it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good.
All right, Ashlyn. So we have a lot to talk about because it's been a minute since we filmed. So a lot has happened with you. You were last time we filmed. You had just actually, I think it was in Vegas. You had won. You had finished at the Tampa Pro, and then you came to Vegas. And I think we filmed at Kilo Club. Is that the last time we filmed with Joe?
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was a photo shoot there. Hassan
Yes,
was there.
that's right. That's right. That was the last time. But you were still in Arizona at the time. So since then, you actually made the move to Florida, early 2021,
Yep.
which you're still currently reside.
Yep.
But you spend half your time in Vegas. So tell me a little bit what's been going on with you in your life.
Yeah, I'll catch you up. So,
Why did you leave Arizona?
honestly, just everything with like COVID and the masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Florida was just a lot more open.
Yes.
And just being by the beach is like something I wanted to do.
Nice.
So went to Florida.
Why
and
not
then-
California? Just kidding.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I love Florida, honestly, but it's cool to come, be in a different atmosphere, come back and forth. So that's what we've been doing now. I did 3 shows this year. I did The Clash. I did Girl Power, which is a show that I won. And then, what other show was that? Oh, Wasatch Warrior.
That's right.
So,
That's a good one, Utah, right?
yeah, it was great. Great show. So I did those 3 shows, and then by that time, I mean, literally since the Olympia, because I had done 9 shows leading
I was
into
going to
the-
say, you did
yeah.
so much last year.
Yeah, I did 9 shows leading into the Olympia.
Crazy.
So then I had like a 3.5-week break from Olympia till the beginning of the year, and then I jumped right back into prep. And I haven't really had, a break or anything. So by the time I was at my show that I won, Girl Power, and I was actually talking about this on my podcast yesterday, I just wasn't, my body was not the same. It just wasn't. I could just tell everything was extremely hard, as far as like the food wasn't really working the same. Like whenever I would try to fill out, I just didn't have that normal pop that I normally have once I get, a large influx of food. My glutes were pretty just softer. Like they just didn't have that hard, bubbly look that they normally have. Tyler Mannion actually said something to me about it because it was the reason that I didn't win Clash. So like I went into Clash hopefully to get a win. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we do. We go in there for wins, but
course.
I really believed it in my heart that like that was my best, and it was 2 days out. It was the best I had ever looked, and I ended up starting my cycle literally the day of the show.
Oh, wow.
And so instead of holding water like in my midsection, which I normally do, I held it in my glutes, and so my glutes just looked deflated. I don't
Yeah.
know, they just looked watery and deflated, and Tyler was just like, they don't look the same. I don't know
Right.
what happened. And
Yeah.
so it's just one of those things, and I never looked the same after that. It was like, that was my best look. I peaked at that 2 days before the Clash, and then everything else going into that show was extremely tough, to just look the way that I know that I could look.
It can change so easy and so fast in bodybuilding. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I've seen people looking like the winner and 20 minutes later, Jay included,
Yeah, that's
backstage looking like the winner and 20 minutes later on stage I don't know what happens. Sometimes it's the nerve, sometimes it's cortisol. You start retaining water quickly. I mean, stress, whatever, you know. So it
was a combination of a lot of things. I think you know, I had gone through a lot of stuff in the beginning of the year. That took a toll on me mentally, and so I think getting out of that and just going back into prep mode, and I kind of put that in the back burner. And I think that, you know, your body's very smart. It's going to go off of how you feel, your mental state, and
emotions.
Yes. So I think that eventually it caught up with me, and my body just didn't react the same as it normally did. And honestly, mentally, I was just ready to call it quits. Like, I was like, I really need a break. Oh yeah. And I've never felt that way. That's how I knew that it was serious, because I have never felt like, oh, I need to take a break or whatever. Like, I never feel that way. I'm always like, nah, I can keep going. Like, it's never occurred to me to like take off training or anything like that. And the fact that I was getting so burnt out, like, I didn't even want to do check-ins. I even told my coach, I was like, I don't want to do check-ins. I don't want to. You're not feeling it. No, I didn't want to get in a suit. I didn't want, even though I was shredded, it had nothing to do with the way that I looked. I just mentally, I just didn't want to do it. Well, you seem to be in a good place right now. Is it because of him? Yes. Does he help a little bit? Yes. He's such a good guy. We love Dominick. Yes. Thanks for being here today, Dom.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Well, I'm very impressed on how you look. I know you will do great at the Olympia. And you want to do, so tell me what the plan is. You're going to do the Olympia because you qualified already, but you want to get a jump on for next year. So tell me a little bit what the plan is this year for you. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, I've been trying to get ready for San Antonio Pro. It's the same weekend as the Arnold. So it's the 25th of September. And it's cool because that was my pro debut. So nice. I haven't competed in that show since 2019. And it would just be cool to go back. What did you get at your pro debut for placing? I got 8th place. So I was in the middle of second call out, which I just wanted to get top 10. Yeah. But there was a lot of things that I needed to work on. Obviously, it was my pro debut, but I felt like when I turned pro, I was such a baby. Like, I didn't know anybody or anything, and I had no clue what I was doing, I'll be honest. So that's why I hired Jamie. And there was just so much stuff that needed to be fixed. I had only competed at 6 shows in my whole competitive career before I got on a pro stage. So I just had a lot of experience. So it was just one of those learning things, and it's really funny because my hair was so blonde. It was like white. It was literally like white, and that was one of my feedback. Was like, oh, you had a red suit, and the red suit and the white hair just clashed together, and so that was. I just always look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that I thought that looked good. So, well, it'll be nice to go back and win, huh? It would be super nice. So that's what we're gonna do first, and then 2 weeks later will be the Olympia. So I'll go on to the Olympia. But obviously I want to be 100% ready. So if I'm not ready, I'm just gonna go into the Olympia being my best. Yes. And then after that, obviously there's shows after. Right? Oh, there's tons of shows. So I can just hop into a few after that. I know Jamie does want to see me on stage a couple times. So we'll see. I don't have anything, no plan set in stone other than the San Antonio Pro and the Olympia. So we'll see how that goes and then decide from there. Well, we're gonna wish you the best of luck. Dom, I loved having you as a sidekick today and as a trainer, but I want to have you as a main athlete training for JayTV. You better make that happen.
I promise you it's coming soon. Everything has been feeling great, so it's coming.
It's always good to have you. I'm really glad you guys are together. You look really happy on a personal note, and I can't wait to see you at the Olympia. We'll be there. Yes. Me and Jay will be at the Orlando, and then congratulations, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
you guys.